Another day, another story. 13 Daily Habits That Make You Smarter by Prince Sam. Many individuals believe that having a degree and good marks makes someone smart. Yet, the ability to reason critically and come to wise judgments is what it is to be clever. It's important to understand how the world functions and to use that understanding to your advantage. It's not enough to merely memorize information or be able to repeat facts. To become smarter, you don't need to be a genius or spend endless hours in the library. You may increase your intelligence regardless of your age or educational background by adopting a few straightforward practices. Here are a few of our personal favorites. Number 1. Inquire. Don't just assume. This is a habit that applies to every part of your life, from how you learn new things to how you interact with others. Many people accept items at face value. They don't question anything. They simply assume that if something is presented as fact in the media or by a reliable source, it must be accurate. Unfortunately, this can contribute to poor decision-making because you may miss out on important information. Don't believe something simply because someone instructed you to. Always clarify and consider all alternatives before making a decision. Number 2. Read something you might not normally read. Reading is an excellent way to expand your knowledge and vocabulary, and you should read every day if you want to be smarter. You should also think about reading something you wouldn't normally read, even if it clearly contradicts your own point of view. Reading something distinct from what you're used to reading, whether it's an article or a book, can be an eye-opening experience because you'll be forced to consider another point of view. It will surely broaden your thinking and challenge some of your assumptions. Number 3. Change up your day. While a routine can be beneficial, it is simple to become stale. To be both happy and productive, you must vary your activities so that you are continuously learning new things and keeping your brain active. Take yourself off automatic. Instead of walking on a treadmill, take a different path home from work, attempt a new recipe for dinner, or go for a walk outside. Inviting a little novelty into your daily life will not only keep things fascinating and fresh, but it will also make you smarter and more creative. Number 4. Be open to different points of view. Smart individuals are inquisitive. Number 6. Put new information to use. Don't let your newfound knowledge go to naught. What's the point of learning if you don't implement what you've learned? Don't just study for the sake of learning. Ensure that it benefits your life in some way. If you take the time to acquire something, whether it's about nutrition or technology, put that knowledge to use. Number 7. Think about new ways to do old things. Another way to stretch your mind is to think about activities you do every day and how you could do them slightly differently. Finding new ways to do things will keep your brain sharp and focused while also making life more fascinating and enjoyable. You could also use this habit to discover better, more efficient methods to do something you do frequently, such as packing lunches or folding laundry. Number 8. Engage in thinking games. Do something that needs you to think to keep your brain sharp and engaged. Games such as board games, card games, video games, and puzzles are all viable choices. In fact, studies indicate that playing strategy-based games improves memory function. This is due to the fact that they demand you to think on the fly. And, by exposing your brain to this type of thinking process over time, you improve your ability to cope with various scenarios in everyday life. 9th. Increase mental intensity. The more you push yourself, the wiser you will become. The key to accomplishing this is to push yourself beyond your perceived boundaries. Spend at least 30 minutes per day learning a new skill or studying a topic you're unfamiliar with. You could also attempt reading self-help books to entertain a new thought pattern, or by listening to personal growth podcasts. You will continue to build neural pathways if you do these activities on a regular basis in your brain, which will eventually improve your learning capacity. Take up a productive hobby. Note 10. Even if you're a busy professional, it's essential to have interests outside of work. Hobbies are more than just a means to pass the time. They are creative outlets. They keep your brain active and can even enhance cognitive function. Hobbies are important for your mental health and can help you acquire skills that will make you a more well-rounded person. Whether they are writing, playing a musical instrument, painting, knitting, woodworking, or gardening. They can also be a great method to meet people who share your interests, which can be beneficial if you're looking to make new friends. Number 11. Surround yourself with people who are smarter than you. This is significant. It's simple to associate yourself with people who share your beliefs or provide similar services. Intellect on par with yours. However, if you want your brain to grow into something bigger and more complicated, you must learn from those who can teach you new things or show you a different perspective on a problem. People who are smarter than you will both challenge and motivate you if you surround yourself with them. They will force you to question your own beliefs and behaviors, which will help you become more effective. 12. Get some physical exercise. You already know that exercise is one of the best things you can do for your body and brain, which is why it's critical to incorporate physical activity into your daily routine. Exercise improves blood flow to the brain in addition to improving general health and well-being. Consistent exercise also increases the production of BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which aids memory, learning, focus, attention, and comprehension. It also encourages better sleep as an added benefit. 13th, schedule some quiet time. It is critical to think on your days if you want to become smarter. Smart people learn from their errors and avoid making them again and again. In addition, by reflecting on your days, you can begin to notice patterns that may lead to unhealthy habits or behaviors. This will assist you in becoming more self-aware and mindful of how you think, behave, and live. That's all there is to it. If you want to become smarter, consider incorporating these habits into your daily routine. Keep up the good work if you already do some of these activities. Remember that it is not about being perfect all of the time, but about achieving progress. Don't be too harsh on yourself if something doesn't go as planned. Just keep studying and progressing. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so that we can continue to make them. For more movies like this, subscribe and remember to turn on the notification bell. Also, make sure to check out our other movies. Thank you for tuning in.